Welcome to the Midnight Library. Tonight, we'll be delving into the world of one of America's greatest poets, Emily Dickinson. Emily Dickinson was born on December 10th in 1830. She was known for her reclusive lifestyle and spent much of her life in isolation, writing nearly 1,800 poems that were discovered and published after her death. Despite her seclusion, her poetry reveals a profound engagement with the world. Her unique style and voice have made her an enduring figure in American literature. We've gathered a selection of her poems that we hope you'll enjoy. So relax and listen to the beautiful words of Emily. Hope is the Thing with Feathers by Emily Dickinson. Hope is the thing with feathers that perches in the soul and sings the tune without the words and never stops at all. And sweetest in the gale is heard, and sore must be the storm that could abash the little bird that kept so many warm. I've heard it in the chillest land and on the strangest sea, yet never in extremity it asked a crumb of me. If I Can Stop One Heart from Breaking by Emily Dickinson. If I can stop one heart from breaking, I shall not live in vain. If I can ease one life the aching, or cool one pain, or help one fainting robin onto his nest again, I shall not live in vain. God Gave a Loaf to Every Bird by Emily Dickinson. God gave a loaf to every bird, but just a crumb to me. I dare not eat it, though I starve, my poignant luxury. To own it, touch it, prove the feat that made the pellets mine. Too happy in my sparrow's chant for ampler coveting. It might be famine all around, I could not miss an ear. Such plenty smiles upon my board, my garner shows so fair. I wonder how the rich may feel, an Indiaman an earl? I deem that I, but with a crumb, am sovereign of them all. Wild Nights by Emily Dickinson. Wild nights, were I with thee, wild nights should be our luxury. Futile the winds to a heart in port, done with the compass, done with the charts. Rowing in Eden, ah, the sea, might I but moor tonight in thee. Crumbs fell off the table, came crashing to the floor, and I, a church mouse to the last, came scurrying for more. Under the dining room table, I hid my small self fast, while shadows lunched in leisure, enjoying a fine repast. A mountain of sugar glistened in a snow-white sugar bowl. A silver urn poured coffee, and cream was a waterfall. Voices spoke politely, "Please pass me more of that." My heart stopped for a moment when I thought I heard the cat. Belief by Emily Dickinson. Who was I? Why was I here? Where was I going? I sailed on a leaf by the name of belief. over the wide, wide sea. The moon on my left, the stars on my right, were there to guide only me. Alone and free, it felt good to be me, on the ship of my life, belief. Nobody by Emily Dickinson. I am nobody. Who are you? Are you nobody too? Then there's a pair of us. Don't tell. They'd banish, you know. How dreary to be somebody. How public, like a frog. To sing your name the livelong June to an admiring bog. The Moon by Emily Dickinson. The moon was but a chin of gold a night or two ago, and now she turns her perfect face upon the world below. Her forehead is of amplest blonde, her cheek a beryl hewn, her eye onto the summer dew the likest I've ever known. Her lips were of amber, never part, but what must be the smile? Upon her friend she could confer, were such her silver will. And what a privilege to be but the remotest star! For certainty she takes her way beside your palace door. Her bonnet is the firmament, the universe her shoe, the stars the trinkets at her belt, her dimities of blue. The Sea by Emily Dickinson. I started early, took my dog, and visited the sea. The mermaids in the basement came out to look at me, and the frigates in the upper floor extended hempen hands, presuming me to be a mouse, aground upon the sands. But no man moved me till the tide went past my simple shoe, and past my apron and my belt, and past my bodice too. And he followed close behind. I felt his silver heel upon my ankle, then my shoes would overflow with pearl. Until we met the solid town, no one he seemed to know, and bowing with a mighty look, at me the sea withdrew. A Drop Fell on the Apple Tree by Emily Dickinson. A drop fell on the apple tree, another on the roof. A half a dozen kissed the eaves and made the gables laugh. A few went out to help the brook that went to help the sea. Myself conjectured, were they pearls, what necklaces could be. The Daisy Follows Soft the Sun by Emily Dickinson. The daisy follows soft the sun, and when his golden walk is done, sits shyly at his feet. He waking finds the flower there. Wherefore, marauder, art thou here? Because, sir, love is sweet. We are the flower, thou the sun. Forgive us if as the days decline, we nearer steal to thee, enamored of the parting west, the peace, the flight, the amethyst, night's possibility. I Never Saw a Moor by Emily Dickinson. I never saw a moor, I never saw the sea, yet I know how the heather looks, and what a billow be. I never spoke with God, nor visited in heaven, yet certain am I of the spots, as if the checks were given. Carefree Grass by Emily Dickinson. Carefree grass, do not mind the mowing scythe so fleet and blind. Even though you fall today, spring will come another way. These are the days when birds come back, by Emily Dickinson. These are the days when birds come back, a very few, a bird or two, to take a backward look. These are the days when skies resume the old sophistries of June, a blue and gold mistake, O fraud that cannot cheat the bee. Almost thy plausibility induces my belief. Till ranks of seeds their witness bear, and softly through the altered air hurries a timid leaf. O sacrament of summer days, O last communion in the haze, permit a child to join, thy sacred emblems to partake, thy consecrated bread to break. Taste thine immortal wine. The Dust Replaced in Hoisted Roads by Emily Dickinson. The dust replaced in hoisted roads, the birds jocoser sung, the sunshine threw his hat away, the orchard spangles hung. The breezes brought dejected lutes and bade them in the glee. The east put out a single flag and signed the fete away. Day by day and year by year, you soon will find by living here that words you thought you knew so well, big ones, small ones, short ones, tall ones, words in every shape and size, hold many meanings, more surprise than you would give them credit for. Thank you for listening to the Midnight Library. Until next time, goodbye.